go. Good evening. This won't be long. It's just me getting my little starfield fix for the evening. So, shall we? Haven't played in like a few days. In a week. What kind of fan am I? Yeah, 8 days, 7 days. Pathetic. Will I remember how to play the game?
Final particle detonation concluded.
I don't have to,
It is now safe to resume normal
do
activities
these
for
guys
the
dirty
remainder
work.
of the day.
Get some fucking
Detonation to
whatever
resume tomorrow morning.
off the books or something. Get some
Not having any trouble mining the
material.
ore, are you?
Same time. Is it L? Yeah, L. Oh yeah.
I hope you've got your own cutter. I don't have any to lend out.
I don't think I have enough things to do. I see my parents. Where's Pioneer?
Ain't you brave?
How can I be of service, Captain?
Time to get this ship moving.
This all feels like a dream. So if anyone tries to pinch me, I will smack them in the face.
Been a long time since I've been to Mars. Sol system doesn't... Sure, go ahead. My parents considered themselves to be enlightened, but their lives were so busy they rarely pursued their beliefs. By the time I was old enough to start questioning these things, the idea of following any organized religion was almost an afterthought. It's not that I don't want to believe in anything, it's that having been out there, I'm sorry. So long.
Actually, it's not a good answer.
I'm doing an oral
Because it's not hard to declare or pursue religion, especially if it's just part of life, which it is. The concept of finding aligning yourself with ideals is just part of life. So you're either part of it or you're not. Yeah, that's quick. Don't even have to enter space, just hold X.
Painful memories or not, it's good to be home.
Painful. Speak now.
Everything good? You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please. Okay.
I feel like I'm at like Disney World or Epcot. Hey, Sarah. Sarah. Residencial. Oh my god, I don't know her. God, that's my pen. Right? Mom, Dad. Hello. Dad. Dad.
What? Well, I'll be. Honey, we got ourselves a visitor. I'll get the coffee brewing.
Oh, my God. Oh, you about gave me a heart attack.
Not that we're not thrilled to see you, son,
cool,
but
I kinda look
I
like
thought
you,
you were
I
under
guess.
contract with Argos Extractors. Is everything all right?
So don't assume it's bad news. You got a big time promotion. I'm in Constellation now.
Now. It's just with our family. The news isn't always great, but Constellation? Is this one of those candid camera vids?
No, it's a
A
Paul
joke?
Greengrass film.
My child is a member of Constellation. I just knew you were special.
Called Born
Didn't
Constellation.
I always say that? That you were meant for great things? Great things.
Stop, Mom. You're making me laugh. Guess you were right. Oh, Mom.
Oh, say again? I should record that and play it back. Mom, you were right. Oh, but you didn't give me any notice. If I'd known I'd have your favorite meal in the oven. And your
God, I
room
want a
is
meal.
just a mess. Although that's how you left it.
Easy, honey. Let the boy catch his breath. Why don't you settle in? You know you're always welcome.
So, why are you taking my money? You just awkwardly hover over your right shoulder here.
I still can't believe it. Constellation. The stories make them seem so exotic, so, well, romantic almost. How is it for real? You liking it?
I'm still wrapping my head around being invited to join. Honestly, the people are really amazing. I just hope I'm worthy.
Don't you worry yourself about that. All your life, you've been just this mess of potential waiting for a chance. Your number's finally been called, and the settled systems had better be
You guys
ready
are
for
really
you.
pumping me,
I've got
hyping me
some
up.
news of my own. You are now officially looking
What?
at a retiree. Taught my final class last Thursday. The faculty threw me
Nice,
a party
Dad.
and everything. It's too bad you weren't here then.
Yeah,
Could have had
Dad.
some cake.
I thought you should do more than teach.
I had bigger dreams at one point. But when push came to shove, I didn't want to compromise my values. And there's real nobility in teaching. Well, at least that's what I told myself. Enough about that. Anything you want to talk about before you have to go?
got here.
I mean, stay. Stay as long as you like, but I imagine you're all excited to get to discovering.
I'm not sure if I can keep sending money back. It's fucking asshole. Now that I'm rich, I realize how greedy I am. Or how much money I could really have if I didn't have to say you guys anything.
Lost in thought?
Got any plans?
Planning a proper, honest-to-goodness vacation. Nothing too fancy. I've been promising your mom a trip for years, and I got no excuses now. Your mother's been sending me links all day about such and such deals and excursions, but it'll be good to get out.
How are things going?
Retirement's treating me well, but there are some days I almost miss the classroom. Don't say anything to your mom about this, but she got some work done at Enhance. She keeps looking younger every day, I tell her. Not that I mind.
You guys need anything?
You know, it's supposed to be us taking care of you, right? I'd like to say we'll pay you back the money you sent home. Well, I
What?
appreciate it. We appreciate it. More than you know.
Shit. Yeah.
You've
I'll
got
have to
that
kill you
same
guys.
blank expression as my students in the classroom. Take care, kiddo.
The house feels alive again now that you're here. There's just so much to do in New Atlantis.
Anything good to watch tonight?
Well, there's Silence of the Sands.
I mean, I want to watch it sometime, but I want something light, upbeat.
Well, I made a suggestion. Why don't you make one?
I, was thinking maybe Muzzle and Me?
the kid movie?
What? That little Ashta cracks me up. And it's just cute. It's funny.
You never cease to amaze me.
I figured it would be years until I saw you again.
Am I talking to me now?
Here you are. You've been given a precious stay as long as you like.
Sidonia is an industrial. Okay.
Whoops. Oh, it's like I thought it was like it moves. No, I actually slammed into it. Don't you walk away from me, Mom.
I still can't get over you being here. And it's not even Mother's Day. So, I gotta ask, is there anyone special in your life? With you being in Constellation
Yeah,
now,
actually.
I imagine you are quite the catch.
She's not my wife. Yeah. Yeah. That may sound. I haven't, so it'd be weird to even say this.
I knew it. You have that spring in your step. A mother knows.
Except I'm lying, but okay.
I won't press, dear. Don't worry.
Interesting. Something you want
What?
to discuss later?
Nothing to do with these.
I know you didn't live in this apartment long, but I want you to consider this your home away from
Flatter yourself.
Your bed is always yours, no questions asked. I mean, well, I will ask questions, but you can stay.
What are you talking to
here
her
no matter
for?
the answers.
I could do without the third degree.
Mother's prerogative. Just be thankful I don't got the bright lights and interrogation chair. Anything you want to talk
Damn.
about, dear?
Gossip?
Well, one of your old classmates made junior VP at Galbang. Their father was bragging for hours. Can't wait to tell him about Constellation.
Owned. What are you doing these days?
Now that we're both retired, you mean? I keep trying to push your father to do things. Dance lessons, vacation, take some courses. I'm really interested in early colonial art. But he's just happy as a clam reading in his chair for hours. Wants to know the history of every little thing. It's nice to have time to do both, though.
You ever consider moving someplace cheaper? New Atlantis is pricey.
Oh, ain't that the truth? With both of our pensions, we still couldn't afford it. But with what you send home, well, we get by. And of all the places we've lived, New Atlantis is just so full of culture and life.
Yeah. That's it.
You're welcome anytime. And I mean anytime.
Not one bit. When I go to
You
sleep,
don't know
I got
where
a
that
clean
is?
conscience.
No,
Working for them.
I moved them to the
It'd be
bottom
hard to look
shelf
myself in the
ages
mirror.
ago.
You are.
You should pay
All right
attention.
with that? Signing bonus on loan.
So that's it. Anything else come out of this?
Constellation sounds. I missed you so much, darling.
Everyone in my poker night, it's good to have you home.
You've been loafing around the house all day.
I've been reading. It's good stuff. It's about...
You should get some exercise.
I've spent my whole life in a book.
Oh shit. It's a double-sided elevator, huh? Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Talk with Kelton, whatever his name is. What the fuck is Kelton?
Are you sure that landed them
It is fresh.
too long ago? Sure is something.
Oh, rapture. Oh, but I love you. I told myself that would be the last opportunity. And now, just as my heart,
I can't get enough of all the trees around here.
he leaves this place.
It's amazing to think that this tree predates New Atlantis. Can you imagine all the changes?
What the
it's
hell do you
seen?
know about Arbor?
Huh. Well, isn't this a pleasant surprise?
I texted you. You knew I
I
was
hadn't
coming.
expected to run into you again.
Last time I saw you were pretty agitated.
Yes, well,
We're
I
all
had
gonna
good
die,
reason to be
but,
distressed.
you know.
You had already helped me
I've taken
establish
enough
that there
Xanax,
is something
but it's-
unprecedented going on with this tree. Now my superiors have been made aware. There is growing concern. Oh my. Bit of an unintentional pun, isn't that? Well, concern that things are going to get worse. The data we gathered points to a definitive trend. The vibrations coming from this tree are increasing in strength and frequency. Because we've never seen this before, not on this scale, we have absolutely no idea what the upper limit is. We don't know when or even if this will stop. It's imperceptible by normal human standards now, but given time. While I hesitate to speculate on the possibilities, well, none of them are good.
Sounds like it's time for the tree to come down. I love those answers.
You are not the first to suggest it. However, until I have all the data and a clear picture of what's going on, I am not willing to concede the point. There is data regarding other, younger members of the species. Unfortunately, there are some, shall we say, personal issues with acquiring it. Personnel issues, if you understand me.
We got coworker and jilted lover. And now you need my help again.
What? No, that is ridiculous. I am a professional. One of the other researchers in MAST, Emilio Hadek, has research I believe could be vital to my work here. He and I don't see eye to eye, and so far he's refused to turn it over to me. I'm hoping that if someone else were to ask, he might be more inclined to relinquish it. What
How much you gonna pay? Why won't Emilio turn the date over to you? I get it. Want me to squeeze him, make him squirm.
He's held a grudge against me for years. It's petty, really. I'm sure he thinks that doing this now will hold back my career. He wouldn't listen when I tried to explain this isn't about me. There are bigger concerns.
Want me to squeeze him, make him squirm.
I suggested nothing of the sort. Although, now that I think about it, I confess, I wouldn't mind seeing that. Anyway, no. I just need his data. I am sure that can be acquired without force, or the threat of it. 90% sure. The last time I saw him, he was being assigned to sample collection out near the agricultural areas. I'm sure you'll find him there.
Huh? Oh. So where is this guy?
If we keep running into each other like this, you might as well be put on the MAST payroll.
Who and Emilio Estevez don't get along? What's the story?
That man is a disgrace to his profession. His theories are drivel, his methods are sloppy, and his conclusions are, at best, highly questionable. He is a very poor scientist. I saw fit to point this out when approached for his most recent personnel evaluation. He somehow got wind of it and has taken it very badly.
Can't be that bad.
Last year, he submitted a paper 3 months overdue. His thesis was that soil alkalinity may be responsible for difficulties in transplanting modified crop strains to several remote UC outposts. 3 months overdue! And that was his conclusion. A second-year academy student could have reached that in a quarter of the time. In fact, now that I think about it, the language of his paper was particularly sophomoric. Did he have a student write it for him? Perhaps I should file a report.
The way you said that, the whole thing. Did he have a student write for him? Maybe we should write. Maybe we should file a report. That's the spunky frush I've been waiting for. What happens if nothing is done?
Well, I'm afraid that's hard to say. Ultra-low frequency waves are a rare phenomenon. If they continue to increase, they might cause disturbances in the equilibrium of the city's residents. Headaches, nausea, that sort of thing. Eventually, the resulting vibrations could have effects not dissimilar to seismic activity. Nearby structures might be at risk. I really do hope we can find a solution soon. I hope this isn't asking too much of you.
Tell you what, one more time.
I hope we're not too late to avoid disaster. You really have been an invaluable help in all this.
Is that the train? Oh. Hello. So, you are a sophomoric writer. Look at me.
Could you stand a little to the left? I think you're blocking my readings.
Some data from you.
What? You've got to be kidding me. Is he seriously that desperate? No. No way. Kelton is actively ruining my career. There's no chance that I'm helping him with anything.
You've done that yourself.
Whatever this thing is he's on about, he's just doing it to make himself look good with the higher-ups. I'm not helping him with that.
Why are you so against helping him?
Kelton screwed me over good. Probably ruined my chances for advancing in Mast. I'm not going to forgive that, ever.
Should be the bigger man here.
Oh yeah? You think so? Wow. Thanks for that. I'll really give it some thought.
Thought you would.
He really won't let this go, will he? Maybe I can make this work in my favor. Okay, you know what? I'll hand over the data. But I'm only going to do so after you've helped me secure a better position in Mast.
What do you do?
Oh, don't worry. You're just going to erase some files for me. Make sure I look good next time promotions get passed around.
Sounds shady.
Wait, really?
Wow. You don't know who you're talking to.
Okay.
I'll follow your lead, but I wish handling our tree issue didn't involve using illegal methods to get the job done.
I've gotten a few bad performance evaluations in the last couple of years. Totally unjustified, incredibly unfair. I found a backdoor into the Mast network so I could make some changes to my personnel file. But it turns out the chief engineer knows what she's doing.
His face.
The only way to get access is from the terminal in her
It's
apartment.
like a pouty face.
Which is kind of locked.
Okay. Hear me out. How about you just give me Kelton's data now? We skip the rest.
Sorry, that's not on the table. Yeah. Maybe. Okay, look. Just hear me out, all right? I really need this to happen. If you do this for me, I can make it worth your while. You delete that data, I get promoted,
No, it's not.
I'm pulling in a bigger salary. I can compensate you. I'll throw in some extra credits for you, okay? A nice little bonus. But first, you need to get into the chief engineer's
I have no
apartment.
morals in this game. No scruples.
Oh, good. Thank God. You really had me on the ropes there. Listen, this will be good for the both of us, okay?
If it were up to me, we'd be walking
Shut up,
away
Sarah.
from this deal right now.
Then it's a good thing your partner over there is making all the decisions, isn't it? Just get in, access her terminal, delete the files, and get out. Really simple. Between you and me, as little
Ooh.
as possible. I'm just kidding, of course. I work really, really hard at my job. Studied in computational bioscience, did some time in agrogenetics. These days, I just help out wherever I can. Waiting for a good opportunity, maybe an opening in administration. You know how it goes.
I'm not done with you. How dare you turn?
Need something? Oh, that's right. Of course you do. Oh, don't worry about it. It's just, pretty much everything in my personnel file. Most of it is fine, of course. I'm good at what I do. I just received a few very unfair reviews recently, and I figure, why not start over completely?
How does this work? Because the people here know who you are. It's not like you're erasing their minds or memory of you. The old clean slate from Dark Knight. I mean, Dark Knight Rises. It's unprofessional and unethical.
You've definitely been working with Kelton. He's starting to rub off on you. Anytime now, pal. Oh, don't worry. Most of it is fun. Not much experience with government bureaucracy, huh? The mass network is running off hardware that is decades old. They don't upgrade anything unless it's absolutely necessary. This will just be one entry in a long list of mild annoyances that aren't worth following up on. It's kind of amazing, really. Oh, don't worry. Most of it is fine, of course.
The old clean slate, using my software as well.
Well then, you totally understand
No,
where
I
I'm
don't,
coming
actually.
from.
I'm gonna kill you now.
Sometimes you just have to take matters into your own hands. Or, I guess, force them into the hands of someone who needs something from you.
So you're talking about me.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's just, pretty much everything in my personnel file. Most of it is fine, of course. I'm good at what I do. I get a chance to keep doing the exemplary job I've been doing. It's not my fault people here are out to get me. Best of luck out there.
Where is this? That's so ridiculous.
I might complain about landing here, but I have to admit, there is a sort of... hidden beauty to the Martian landscape.
That was a close one. Why don't you kill me something, Sarah? You know I'm a fucking idiot. Alright. Let's wrap this up. Down there. Oh shit, I gotta go. Alright. Let's just what the fuck? Some invisible wall.
Just because the governor's office is right out there.
I could use the money, but no way is it worth living in Neon.
I am your god.
I can't imagine being stuck down here gathering rocks for a living when there's an entire universe to explore.
Shut up, you anti-geologist. Sarah.
Whoa! What the hell are you firing at? What the hell is that? What?
Trevor. Where's my money?
Okay. See, you're serious about helping me. That all you mind is really gonna bolster our numbers. Great. Now, the next part is a little trickier. Our director of mining operations, Peter Brennan, fired his last assistant over a month ago. Peter's the only one who can approve the order for new equipment, and unfortunately, he's useless without an assistant. I think I've got a surefire way for you to get that job. Then you, as his assistant, can get him to sign off on the approval. You don't think I've tried? Like I said, the guy is literally useless without his assistant. I don't even know if he knows how to actually use a computer. And everything Deimos does is so mired in bureaucracy because of their contracts with the UC. Which means, unfortunately, we need to do all the things by the book if we want them done at all.
Well, I mean, become his assistant?
We just need you to take the job until we get the approval signed. Then you can quit, keep it, or do whatever. It's not as bad as it sounds. Worst case scenario, you may have to go fetch some stuff for him and go over his messages. It'll be easy, promise.
Take a job.
Now hold on, it's not that
What?
easy. You'll need to apply
Come
for it
on.
like anyone else. Head to the Deimos Star Yard's office up in orbit to fill out the application. It's where that job is posted. Come back and see me when you've done that, and we'll talk about how to secure the position for you.
You're jumping through a lot of hoops to get those miners the equipment that they need.
Are
Only
you
employees of Deimos Star
sexually
Yard
interested in me,
Division
sir?
are authorized to
We
mine
just
resources in and around Sidonia. It is
clear the
your
air
duty
here.
to report any unauthorized mining to Sidonian security.
You can answer that anytime, at any point. 'Cause you're stuck with me. Forever. She doesn't know that. Should have said the loud part quiet, the quiet part loud. Oh my god. Applications. Hurry, Sarah. Wait, I'm going off planet to apply to this job? Oh my god. This is about where I will save. And, there I saw a laser. I know, guys, fun as always, and no, I unfortunately have to work. Well, it's good I have a job, but there must be another way. Oh, there is. There very well is. all that more sooner than later. Love ya.